Hi guys, welcome to my live video. So this is me in my store. Welcome if you are watching me right now. If you are joining me live wherever you are joining me from, let me know in the comment section. And what time is it at your place? I think we are in after one right now, past one. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. I just want to be watching this thing on my phone right now so that I can see what you guys are saying. Because right now I'm not seeing anything. So if you're watching me live, please let me know in the comment section. Welcome to my live session. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome, 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 wherever you're watching me from. Let me know down below. Put it in the comment section. Okay, how do I view this? Okay, someone is online. Please, can you put in a comment? Someone is online. Please, can you put in a comment? Welcome to my store. Welcome to my store. So this is me doing a live video. Welcome to my store. So this is me doing a live video. Okay, so guys, according to the title, Overcoming Your Fear. Okay, so guys, according to the title, Overcoming Your Fear. Yeah, so having a positive mind. Let me lower this video so that I don't get distracted by it. Okay. So overcoming your fear. See, the thing I know about Ethan Taylor. Welcome to my live video. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. So what I noticed about fear is that fear is mostly in our mind. Like what we believe is going to happen may not happen. Mostly, the funny thing about life is that fear is just right in our mind. The fear of not, being afraid of taking a step, limiting yourself from going to places, limiting yourself from, just exploring things. Because the funny thing about life is if you don't explore things, you won't know the limits of your intelligence. And mostly, I believe that this fear is right inside us. I have that feeling. That's why I'm talking about this right now. Like, I always have this feeling of, oh, am I good enough? I hope I'm good enough. Like, I hope I'm not doing the wrong thing. I hope people will not condemn me once I start something. Meanwhile, all this fear is right in my store. Sorry, guys, I'm doing this. I'm just trying to pack my client's order while I'm doing this live video. So I don't want it to be boring. That's why I'm talking right now. Hi. Them statues creeping me out. Okay. Oh. These are my mannequin. Like I use them to display my clothes. Ethan Taylor. Welcome online. Thank you. Then Mateo. Hello. Hello, Mateo. Thank you so much for joining me live. Maris. Hi. Hola. Wow. Hola. Which country are you sending this message from? Mateo. You are from which country? Let me know in the comment section. Maris. You are from which country? Let me know in the comment section. Let me turn this fan to my side here. Okay, thank you so much for joining. Hello, my name is Josie. Did I call that very well? Josie. I hope you guys can hear me. Welcome to my live session. Thank you so much for joining me. So wherever you're joining me from, please let me know in the comment section and let me know what time you are over there. This is Nigeria and we are in past 1. This is 1:23. 1:23. So let me know what time you are joining me from, and please double tap on the screen to like this video as you are watching it. Thank you so much. So welcome to my live session. This is my store. This is me trying to arrange and trying to meet up with clients order. Why I talk about, overcoming fear. See, some things in our life, it is just we having this mindset. See, the moment you overcome the fear within you, you understand that time you'll be able to explore that thing that you're capable of. There are some things that we think we are not capable of doing. Meanwhile, if we put in that work, trust me, we are more than we think we can earn. We can take. I hope I'm making sense, guys. So this is me just trying to make a client's cloth, and then let me turn the camera to this other side. Where is my okay, let me see that. Okay, perfecto. I hope I got that right. So I'm just trying to do the cleaning. So if you're joining me live, please put it down in the comment section where you're joining me from and what time it is in your country. Welcome to Nigeria. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome online. Okay, so I have this channel where I talk about stories, where I do stories. And the funny thing about life is, before you start something, before maybe you want to start a business or you want to do something generally, so before you start, you would feel like you would have this mindset of, oh, this thing is going to boom, like, oh, this is going to be the result. Like, okay, you have a project, I have this amount of money and I want to put it into my business. And the moment you start, you realize that it didn't go the way you planned it to be. It happens a lot of time. In fact, it happened to this my fashion business. It happened to my YouTube channel that I'm doing right now. So there is this mindset of, oh, once I start, my YouTube channel is just going to boom. People are just going to start watching, And the funny thing is, I watched people's things online. Like, I watch their videos online whereby they talk about the good parts. Like, oh, this is me making dollars, making, hundreds, thousands of dollars. And at the end of the day, I realized that, sorry guys, okay, I realized that dollars that they are making, they worked for it. Like, it took them years. When they started, it wasn't as rosy. Some people has luck. Some people are very lucky. They just have this result. So some people are very lucky when they start, like, they just have this positive result. But some people, they are not lucky enough. You have to strive, to go through stress, to go through a lot of work before you can, grow in that thing. Meanwhile, the mindset that you have is, oh, once I start, everything is going to boom. And some people, the funny thing about life is, that thing is going to yield results. If it is what you actually want to do, it is going to yield results. But that little result is that thing that we human beings don't want to wait for. The little changes, like daily there will be changes. Day by day you will see changes, no matter what. Like, things will be getting better, to be getting better. It may not like boom at a time. You know what I'm trying to say? You understand what I'm trying to say? So the moment that is getting better, please do well to appreciate it. Every single moment in your life, do well to appreciate it. Because the fact that you're appreciating is going to give you that zeal, that morale to continue. You understand? You would want to continue with that thing that you are doing. So please just continue. Don't give up on your dreams. See, I used to tell people, if you want to do something that you're passionate about. Something that you really want to do, not something that you were forced to do. Something that you are really, really passionate about. Do it. Trust me when I tell you that that thing is going to yield results. It takes time. It takes a while before it yields, but trust me, the result is going to be shocking. Sorry, guys. So there's this client order that I need to meet up with. As you can see, this is my fashion house. I'm in a fashion house. This is what God has given me for now. And I know I'm going places just like you too. Every one of us, we are going places by the special grace of God. So if you are joining me live, please put it down in the comment section. Let me know where you are joining me from. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining me live. Welcome to my live session. Okay. So this live is too short for you to be procrastinating. Oh, I'm going to get this done tomorrow. And this flesh, see, one thing I realized about this flesh is that it needs rest. This flesh does not want to work. If you give this body time, like if you give it space, it will relax. If you can sleep, okay, let's not even talk about sleeping, but just you sitting down in your sitting room, watching TV or watching phone, pressing your phone from morning to night, if you can allow this flesh to not work and be doing that, it would comply to it. Like it would not want to do that. It would not want to do anything. I'm talking about this flesh in particular. But the moment you start making your body, like, how do I put this? Like suffering, making your body go through the stress, the moment you start achieving things, the moment some people are meant to enjoy life, like just, in fact, what I believe is try and have skills, like do things your way. Don't let people do things for you. Like, okay, maybe your parents are already rich, you are born with a silver spoon, and then you have all this money, you don't have to work. I will tell you that you should work, in case, so that you have this creativity, because the moment you start exploring things outside your vicinity, the moment you start, you continue to have this creativity. Okay, let me do this way, I can do this way. You understand? The knowledge will continue to increase. So any fear that is holding you back, and the thing I realize is this fear is in our mind. Sorry guys, I'm not doing anything right now. Let me look for my tailor's chalk. Okay, where did I put that? This is one thing about being a fashion designer. Is either you look for scissors or you look for paper. This is our paper. Or you look for chalk. This chalk now. Gosh. It is well. Don't let me go into that. So, striving, working, it's not an easy task. And this thing, we have been doing it right from we were little. You have to go through school, you have to work, you have to hustle for you to make ends live. So there is no time for you to be letting fear limit you from doing that thing that you want to do. I always say it in my words of motivation. In case you don't have capital, that's money, to start that thing that you want to start doing contribution. See, if you start doing contribution from January, by December, trust me, that contribution will go places. Like it will go very higher than you think. You understand? So if you don't start, if you don't take a step, nothing is going to fall in place. I used to say it, like, I'm not talking about people that has already made money down for them. I'm talking about you that are starting They are striving. And I want you to appreciate every single moment, every single achievement. Appreciate it. Trust me. See, there is this progress. You go to the next level. If you are a YouTuber like I am, like what I'm doing right now, the view, like one person viewed my channel, trust me, that's a great achievement. Now to not talk of one subscriber. Hey, in fact, you have no idea how important that is. So in case you are watching my video right now, please just double click, tap, Jesus, double click on your screen right now and like this video. Thank you so much for supporting. Thanks so much for joining me. Wherever you're joining me from, let me know in the comment section. Put it down below. Let me know in the comment section. So whatever fear you have that is limiting you, I am a very shy person, or should I say I used to be shy. I'm an introvert. I'm this kind of person that I don't like going out, maybe, expressing myself outside. In fact, I have this anxiety. Like, if I want to express myself, I'll be feeling, hey, geez, how do I do this? How do I come out live and express myself? I used to have that fear, and I'll see people like, people just come on stage. What's it called? I used to go to conference meetings, like all these fashion designer things or business random things that I see online, events. Yes, let me put it that way. Events. I used to go to events, and I see young people, very young, female males, talking at the events, like things that they didn't prepare for. They will just go there. Oh, hi everyone, my name is this. My fashion business is about this, My business is about this, and I'll be like, oh gosh, like, don't you have this fear? Like, are you not feeling afraid just talking in front of crowd? Jeez, I would rather talk to my camera than stay in front of people and be talking. Like, if I'm not given the chance, oh yeah, come and talk. Hey, in fact, the funny thing is, before, if maybe I've been told that, okay, prepare for this topic before you come. When I'm at home, I'll be doing, hey, this is what I'm going to talk about. If you are the obedient child, do this one, do this one. I've already put everything in my head. Now let me stand in front of people. Everything will just go away. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one going through this, or maybe people face this kind of thing. I don't know, the fear. It's not as if anybody wants to take him and flog me. I don't understand. Even if I make a mistake, so nobody's perfect. That's one thing I realize. There is nobody on this earth that is perfect. Please, wherever you're watching me from, put it down in the comment section. Let us learn from one another. So there's this fear, this anxiety. I'm thinking, I used to believe, maybe because I'm an introvert, I'm a very shy person, I don't want anything to, just disturb my life. I just love my life, my peace of mind. And the funny thing about life is, if you are not creative enough, if you don't explore things, you won't know things. Like, you won't be creative, you won't know things. Thank God for what's it called, social media now. Yeah, on internet now you can learn a lot of things without even paying a dime. So if you have that passion that you want to pursue, go ahead, go to your YouTube channel, go to your no, I'm not talking about TikTok now. TikTok, I think that one is made for entertainment, but right now in TikTok they show, yeah, they do educative videos too. Although I'm not a fan of TikTok. Hey, that TikTok, the moment I enter into that TikTok, that's the end of work for that day. Like, I won't know when hours is going to go by. Like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and to look like I just spent 30 minutes on my phone. So I had to delete TikTok from my phone. So I left the TikTok app, Lights app, because I have a channel there too. I have a page there that I used to post my videos too, so I didn't have a choice. But once I see a video pop up, I don't watch it though. Because the moment I watch it and I want to click away, trust me guys, that moment is when I'm going to get more attached, and before I know it, I'm spending hours. Meanwhile, clients' clothes is piled up and I need to meet up. So welcome online, guys. Wherever you're joining me from, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so this person's length is going to be 42. 43. Okay. So if you are not a fashion designer, I don't think you understand this. So if you're a fashion designer, welcome on board. So I'm cutting a trouser. Okay. So I don't think I can be doing two things at a time. I need to concentrate on this very well. Guys, so let me continue with my conversation. So what is that fear? That thing that is keeping you, from expressing yourself. And I realized the moment I started expressing myself, I started having this free mind, free conscience. Like you have something, maybe somebody made you angry, and you are keeping grudges. That thing self can make you, I don't know how to put it, scared. Should I say scared? Anxious, nervous. Like this person offended you. It's not you that even offend. Even if you are the person that offended that person, why not go ahead and talk to this person? If you cannot talk one-on-one, type a message, give the person a call. I'm sorry I did this, I apologize if this happened. This is the situation. This is what led to this situation. Because there are some situations whereby the thing happened. Maybe it's happened wrongly, or maybe the person heard the information wrongly, and you won't know that the person heard the information wrongly, and you have this grudge, like, what's wrong with this person? I'm greeting this person now answer me. Is it because of the fight we had yesterday or something, But if you go and meet that person, and you make up with the person, oh, sorry about yesterday, I apologize, this and this is what happened. You have this free conscience, because if you don't go and meet that person, this thing has happened to me. If you don't go and meet that person, you'll be having different thoughts. Like devil is just going to be bringing different thoughts to your mind. And all those thoughts, if you don't quickly find solution to it, it may lead to something that you, God forbid, person may regret. It happens little like that. Devil just telling you, is she worth you? Is she worth your standard? What she did to do, is it good? What she did is wrong. What she did is this one. And you start creating more scenario, more sin to that thing that happened. If I know, I should have done this. If I know, I should have said it. If I know, I should. So whatever it is that is bothering your mind, go to that person, just settle it. Maybe you want to talk, maybe you want to be aggressive, just say your mind. Finish everything there and let everything be settled. It's better that way than you start keeping grudges, you start thinking negative things to each other. You see the person maybe in your church or something, and you just walk away. You can't greet the person. No, Jesus did not teach us that way. He said love your neighbor as yourself, and the reason he said that is for our benefit. It's for our own benefit. He says love your neighbor as yourself, so that you have this inner peace. Anything you do, you'll be free. You don't have this mindset of like you are sleeping now, you now have one bad dream, say hey, it has happened. It's because of this woman that I fought with yesterday. Hey, she has appeared to me in the dream, she has done this one. If you have a bad dream, you just go ahead and kneel down, pray to God, and then you have your day. You'll be free. You not have this mind attached to that dream. So what I'm trying to say is most of the time the fear is within us. There is this fear of, I don't want people to talk to me. Like when I'm in my church, when I'm giving something to, like, okay, sing. Maybe I'm giving a microphone to sing. Hey, Jesus Christ. Well, thank God for life. Guys, if I'm giving a microphone to sing, hey, it will be like everybody wants to make bad comments about my song. And the funny thing, people will be saying, you sang very well, your voice is okay, but your voice was shaking. As if, what's going on? Why is your voice shaking? I say, hey, you cannot understand what I just went through right now. So guys, if you are joining me, put it down in the comment section. And please don't forget to double tap on your screen. So, that fear alone. And the funny thing is, people will not condemn me at the end of the day. I'm the one condemning myself. So before I start something, I'll have this zeal. Oh, this thing is going to boom, it's going to skyrocket. People are going to love it. And maybe when I post, let me talk about YouTube channel now. Maybe when I post the video, I'll just realize nobody's viewing what I posted. These things happens even in our normal life, in our daily life, in our businesses. These things happens. You would have this mindset of things are going to skyrocket, and at the end of the day, things are not going to, go the way you expected. My advice is just keep on pushing, as long as it is what you are passionate about and you are positive that this thing is going to yield results. See, there are some things that you are even positive about that is going to take time. So if you have this patience, trust me, things are going to fall in place. Like, things are going to work out fine. Welcome to my live session, guys. Thank you so much if you are still stitching by. I hope you are stitching or sticking. Thank you so much if you are still joining me right now, or if you are just joining, welcome to my live session. So welcome to my store. This is where I do my things now. So this is where I do my YouTube channel. So in case you haven't followed me, I talk about word of motivation, how I motivate people with the little knowledge that God has given me, because trust me, this is not my power, this is not my might. I'm just trying to, show myself out there, try to encourage one or two people, and do my thing as a fashion designer and as a working mom and as a content creator. Guys, all these things are not an easy task. Is it editing of videos? Before I started this YouTube channel, I'm like, what's there? Is it not just to make me video? Just make video and then post it. I remember the first video I posted on my YouTube channel. Guys, I edited that video. It took me, I think it was 2 days. It was a cutting tutorial. So I did cutting and I did sewing. So I wanted to merge it together and make it one video. But that cutting alone took me 2 days. I didn't know much about editing and all that, so it took me a lot of time. And I didn't know I was supposed to browse, to go online and search and do research. So I just okay, just to do video and just to post. So the video was very long and I was like, nobody's going to watch an hour's video. Let me cut it to, I think it was 16 minutes or 10 minutes. I cut the video. I did the editing and everything, fast forward. And I posted this video. And in my mind, I was like, oh, in 3 days, I'll see 1,000 views, 10,000 views. My dear, in 3 days, it was zero, 0 views. And I gave up. I said, no, I'm not doing it again. This is not meant for me. 0 views, are you kidding me? After all the effort, days of putting, this thing is I had sleepless nights because I was anxious. I was eager to put this thing online. Oh, let me start. My videos are going to boom. You're telling me 0 views? 0, not even 1. In 3 days. So this YouTube channel, I started watching it every day. Hey, let me see if somebody else, I'll refresh it. If someone else has viewed it, nobody has viewed it. I just gave up. But the sewing part, I didn't delete it. I did not edit it. I don't even bother to edit it. I just left it there. Well, let me just continue with my, thank God I have this already that I'm doing. Let me just continue with my fashion design. There is no need to put in content creating. I'm not a content creator. I just wanted to put my knowledge out there and help people, because I have lots of people that complain about this niche that I'm doing, this sewing niche. So friends that can sew very quality, very difficult styles, and they can sew simple thing as that niche. That's the fashion CCC white garments. Yes, that's what I do on my channel. White garment sewing niche. So people find it very difficult. I'm like, this thing is not difficult for me. Let me go ahead and post this. And a lot of people that are doing it online, they are not much. So that was why I started this posting. And that 0 views just discouraged me. And I said, no, I'm not doing this YouTube thing anymore. And the funny thing is, I've been on this YouTube space for over 13 years now. And I never took advantage. And I've been in this fashion business for 13 years now. So I could have started my YouTube channel 13 years ago, but I believe the time was November 2023. That was the time I started my YouTube channel. I know When I posted that video, I didn't get views, so I gave up. That's, you know what, I'm not doing again. No more videos for me, no more YouTube channel for me. Trust me, guys, one day I was in my store with my apprentices. I think I had 4 apprentices then. So I was in my store with them, we were doing our thing, cutting. Let me just view my phone messages, and I also saw this message on my phone, like, where is the sewing part? Guys, like, I shouted that day that Jesus Christ, someone actually viewed my videos and they watched the cutting part and they want to watch the sewing part. That was it. Just that one comment made me continue with my channel. So I just thought, you know what, that means somebody is out there waiting for my video and you need to put in more effort. So I started doing the editing of the sewing parts, and the funny thing is, the more I continued with that video, I realized that it got easier, because of the encouragement from people. So people started sending comments, even personal message on my DM, that's on my WhatsApp, like, thank you so much, this thing, my boss has been hiding it from me for years and you just taught me like that, free of charge, you know. All the glory is to God. It's not my power, it's not my might. So I just, started. It can be discouraging when you start something and you don't get the results that you actually want. But trust me, guys, when the results start coming in, when the results start coming in, even you will be surprised. Today, it got to a stage, I started viewing my YouTube channel like, every minute, not every minute, like every hour to 2 hours, I'll go to my phone. Let me see who else has viewed, who else has commented on my, status. And I got to a stage, I was like, no, this is getting out of hand. Don't let me get obsessed over this YouTube thing. Let me continue to face my fashion work while I do that YouTube at the same time. So that was how I started this YouTube channel, and to the glory of God, today it's increasing little by little. See, that little by little is something. One step at a time. Just take one step like this. You are already going. Take the other step. You are moving forward. You can't just, if you just fly, and you get to where you are going, you won't appreciate those moments that you're taking that step. You won't appreciate it. Trust me. You won't understand it. Like people that are living in a poor place now, what they are going through, people that are living in a rich place, they will never understand because they never experienced it. Even if they are watching it online, it will be like, okay, they are suffering, oh, I feel sorry for them, oh, sorry, so sorry. But they will never understand. It's like giving birth. See, I want to switch again, guys. When I was still very young, and people are talking about, oh, childbearing. Childbearing is very difficult. A friend of mine gave birth earlier. So she was like, oh, if you are going through childbearing, you just, it's like, how do I go, menstrual pain. And I realized that menstrual pain then, before you give birth, the menstrual pain, I used to like hold myself from screaming when I'm having menstrual pain. So I realized that menstrual pain, giving birth, well, it's okay, Sha, because if the pain is that worse, people will not be giving birth to 4 or 5 children. At least if you give birth to one, you want to stop. See, guys, I got pregnant. I got married and got pregnant. So and the day I gave birth, I can't forget that day. Like I wasn't having pains, but I was having contractions, or what do you call that? So I was having contractions, so there was no pain. I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, I'll be giving birth soon. Okay. I told someone to bring all my baby stuff. I stayed at the hospital that night, and I was going to doctor. I thought I used to hear that if you want to give birth, you feel pain. Why am I not feeling pain? Doctor was like, don't worry. It's not you that will come and meet me again and talk. Okay. And she sat down. I started feeling that contractions, like the pain now started coming little by little. I just thought, okay, it's just little pain. No problem, I can endure this. Guys, by the time the real pain now came, I couldn't stand, I couldn't sit, I couldn't kneel down, I couldn't bend, I couldn't do. I was just doing everything at the same time. Like I couldn't control that pain. It was just like, no, this child should come out. Like, no, I can't bear this. This is overwhelming. I'm not trying to discourage people that want to give birth. Please go ahead. It is very, very important for every female to give birth. Okay, because children, they are gifts from God. The pain was so unbearable. Like I thought it was going to be menstrual pain, just like I had. And there was one time before I gave birth, I had one woman. I passed all this clinic, all this small version of hospital. I passed through like their compound. So I had one woman that was giving birth. She was shouting, she was screaming. I was like, hey, Jesus, God help this woman. Oh. Stay with her. Oh. Don't let anything bad happen to her. You know, I was just praying that what kind of screaming is this just to give birth? Is it that worse? It was when I experienced it that I realized that, okay, talk to me. This pain is real. Okay? So, if you don't go through something, you won't actually understand. No matter how the person explains, you'll feel like, okay, oh, I feel for you, I'm so sorry. Sorry for what happened to you, but you won't know until you go through it yourself. So, what I'm trying to say is, any situation anybody's going through, try and be there for them. That one comment changed my YouTube channel. If I didn't get one comment, I wouldn't have continued. Until date, that thing still happens. Like one comment, oh, thank you, can you do this? I would want to quickly, oh, okay, let me quickly do a video about this. And you know, by doing that, other people too are watching, and my channel too is growing little by little, little by little. So be there to encourage people, be there to give words of advice, the little that you can. If you know that somebody is going through something, because that word alone can change somebody's life. That word alone that you just feel, let me just say this for free, it can actually save a life. Just one word. I've seen people that they want to jump online or not to real life, that they want to jump like maybe from a bridge, and somebody will just come to them. I've watched movies like that, just say things about their life. Maybe somebody bullied them and they're like, oh, they're giving up on life, they can't go on with their life, they get bullied every day at work, at school, you know, and somebody will just come to them and just give them words of encouragement, and their life is just going to change. Somebody is just going to come to them, oh, just, you know, all these things, just try to block it out. I know it can be overwhelming, I know it can be this, I know it can be that. So just one word from you can change somebody's life, can save a life. So if you have people going through things, try and encourage them. Try and speak words of motivation to them. Just like what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to like just talk about my experience, about life so far, and try to encourage people to the little way I can. And I hope somebody is enjoying me right now. If you are joining me live, please just double tap on your phone. So this is my husband's phone that I'm using right now. So just try and double tap on it. And thank you so much for joining. Wherever you're joining me from, let me know in the comment section. Maybe you're joining me from any part of the country. Let me know down below. So thank you so much, guys. Wow, how many minutes have I spent now? How many minutes? I can't see it here. Okay, it's fine, guys. Thank you so much. So try as much as possible to take a step, one step at a time. Don't rush. Everything is going to boom. I see people online. I've been watching people for a very long time, like people expressing themselves, showing what they achieved. Like it took them 7 years before they achieved this. It took them 5 years before they achieved this. Some people say it took them 20-something years before they achieved something. And it will look like, oh, this is just a story. Trust me, those 20-something years is not a child's play. The thing that that person has gone through, if that person open their mouth and start talking about it, it will look like, oh, it's just story, oh, it's normal for you to go through it. It is when you are now going through it, you understand that, this person really tried. Yes. they really tried for them to have gone through such a thing. You understand? So whatever it is that you're going through, always pray to God. God is going to come through for every one of us. And there are some ways that what we want to achieve, there are some things that you have prayed, you have fasted, still is not working. God has a plan for every single one of us. Things are going to happen at the right time. Things has to happen at the right time so that you appreciate God more. You understand that, oh, thank you so much, God, for being there for me. You understand, you appreciate God more. Because there are some things that if it happens before the time, something tragic may happen, God forbid. But if you can just wait for the right moment for things to fall in place, right moment now, and that right moment, it may take a while, it may be very short. And the thing I learned is, it is that dying minute that you want to give up. Maybe it is that minute that God wants to transform your life, and devil is just going to be looking for a way. Devil is just going to be looking for a way that, oh, this thing must not happen. This person must not achieve this thing. You understand? Meanwhile, you can achieve that thing. Meanwhile, it is like very close for you to achieve that thing. But because you don't want to, you have been having patience for a long time, and God has been promising you, oh, this thing is going to happen, it's going to happen, and nothing is happening. So you just thought, you know what? I'm not doing it again. Let me just give up. It is that dying moment that you want to give up that things are actually going to happen. You can't tell. So that is why you must not give up. Giving up is not an option. Did you hear what I just said? So giving up is not an option, guys. Thank you so much for joining me live. If you are joining me right now, put it down in the comment section. Let me know where you are joining me from. Thank you so much. So guys, I guess I have to go. Let me see. Wow, 42 minutes. Wow. Okay guys, so thank you so much for joining me live. I really appreciate the fact that you're online with me. So this is a client's clothes. As you can see, I'm a fashion designer. This is actually what I do for a living. So I make clothes, clients order. This is a red gown, which you could deliver to a client by weekend. So, and whatever it is that you're doing, again, guys, one more thing, always believe that with God, all things are possible. Always have that belief that with God, all things are possible. That whatever you want to lay your hands on is going to prosper. Always have this positive mindset, because that positive mindset is going to keep you going. That's one thing I realized. That positive mindset is going to keep you going. Okay, let me continue doing this thing. I know that the end result is going to be massive. It's going to be excellent. So always have a positive. Don't feel negativity over whatever it is that you're doing. Don't be negative. Be positive. Always have that mindset. That mindset is going to keep you going. It may be difficult, but because you have that mindset, you keep on going. So welcome to my live chats, guys. In case you are watching this later too, do well to hit the like button and do well to subscribe to my channel, where you'll be learning a lot, guys, a lot. Thank you so much for joining me live today. I hope you were able to learn one or two things in this live session. This is me saying bye for now. I'll see you all in my next one. Thank you so much. Please do have a lovely day wherever you're watching me from, and have a peaceful and excellently. See you all, guys. Bye. Okay, so this is my store, like I said earlier. These are clients order. So someone said earlier that they are afraid of this mannequin. So these are just what I used to display my clothes. So I'm behind the scene right now trying to show my store. Trying to show my store. So this is me, guys. Welcome to my fashion house where I do my thing for a living. So these are actually ready to wear and they can be delivered worldwide, anywhere you want it delivered. Of course, that's what we do for a business. You can just send me a message on my comment section and it will be delivered. It is very, very affordable. So thank you so much for joining me. If you are just coming online, thank you so much for joining. So this is my store. This is where I do my fashion thing, and I have this channel too where I do and where I talk about story. So I have the story that I'm working on. Hopefully it's going to yield results. Hopefully, you know, it can be discouraging when you start something and you know people are not giving you that vibe, they are not watching. It can be discouraging. Trust me, it can really be discouraging. But don't give up. Just continue with whatever you are doing. Continue. It is going to yield results one day. It is actually going to yield results. Thank you so much for joining me wherever you're joining from. Okay, so this hip, our hip is 4, which is 11 divided by 4. 11 plus 2, that's 13. Okay, so the thigh, so this is me cutting a trouser here. So if you are joining me live, I just finished talking about word of motivation and I already said bye. But you know what, I just thought, you know what, let me just quickly do this since I've started it already. Let me just quickly do the cutting of this sew. So the thigh, which is this bigger part of the leg, so that is the thigh. That's this bigger part. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. So the thigh is 30. Yeah. So the person's thigh is 30 because they want it big. I think this size is for 14. 14 inches. 14, size 14, sorry. UK size. So our thigh is 30 divided by 2 give me this 15 inches. So I'm just going to look for the middle point of that 15 inches, which is 7.5. So from here, I'm going to measure the hip, which is 44, sorry. That's 11. So I'm just going to add half, just in case. Half inch. So I'm going to make it 11.5 inches. Okay, from here to this flap, that's 11. I'll make it 11 inches. So I'll come down here by 1 inch. Don't know if this is very obvious. Let me shift the camera. Okay. So I'll come down here by 1 inch and I'm going to slant that. So just slant it like 4 inches before here, so that you don't slant it like all the way through here. Okay, so I'm going to curve here. So like I said, this is the middle part, 7.5 inches. Okay, so the way I cut this part is from here to here. I'll do 9 inches for the wideness. Okay, because she wants the down very wide, so I'm going to do 9 or 9.5. Let me make it 9.5. So this 9.5, I'm going to slant it all the way from here to this place. So that's just the idea of trouser. So you all know the drill. The remaining one, I'll be using this front to cut out the back. So this back, I'll just be adding 2.5 inches on this part. I'll be adding 2.5 inches too on this part. I'm going to just slant it the exact way. Then this part too, I'll be adding 2 inches. So the back part is wider than the front part. So this is me saying goodbye. Thank you guys for joining me live. See you all in my next one. Bye. So how do I off this?